Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And newbies, welcome. Kanye West, aka Ye, aka Yeezy, did an exclusive interview with Piers Morgan Uncensored and admitted his anti Semitic comments may have caused hurt. The interview got a little heated at times and humorous to me, but eventually Ye did finally apologize, but said he doesn't regret what he said. He also spoke out saying, leave Nori alone about his Drink Champs interview because Nori only gave him the platform to speak and really don't know much about politics. Take a listen.
I feel like Black Lives Matter is like a warm water, it's a hot shower, and White Lives Matter is a cold shower. The funny thing about woke culture is like, woke culture is not really woke like that. A lot of times people, they would rather just exist inside of the pain of a lie than deal with the harsh realities of the truth for us to look further. Look at like the JFK, how many documentaries there are on what happened there. Like as a people, we are a sophisticated people that have to look in and be willing to challenge things, not just take what the media has fed us. The interview we had was amazing, and the exact people who sent people in the streets for Black Lives Matter were able to derail the interview and a lot of the ideas just based off the main comment. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by these people honking over here. So with Nori is my brother. He's under a lot of pressure. If you look at the first thing it says, Nori does an interview with Rosenberg. But what's the exact thing I was saying? I said the Jewish media controls so many things. It's not all the Jewish people, but there's specifically Jewish people in media that are in power that try to have, they bought the black voice, but they haven't been able to buy my voice. They have this Jewish media, black media, trauma culture, trauma economy, the stuff that Charlemagne the God works for, the stuff that Rosenberg works for, the stuff that academics, the guys that academics, you got to understand, all these people that y'all listening to out here, I'm going to tell y'all, they getting their checks cut. You know, and y'all, I need y'all to really respect what I'm doing, the stuff that I'm doing and I'm saying online, and love the fact, look, I got money, I got my songs, I could go off and just go to, you know, Hawaii and live a nice life. That means that God has called me to sacrifice all of that in order to bring the truth. That's what I'm saying. They don't cut my check. You listen to people that's getting their check cut by Jewish media. Nori is a good guy. Like he said, he called me this morning, he said, maybe politics is a little bit too much for me. Everybody back up off of Nori. This is like, he was giving a platform, right? Which no one does. There's no free thought anymore.
You don't hold accountability to my pain. You're being a Karen.
I'm talking
you
about.
I'm not a Karen to the pain.
I'm not a Karen, and I'm not going to cancel you, and I'm not going to uncensor you. I'm simply going to challenge you on what you're saying.
You can't.
I think you don't understand
me.
the pain that you've been causing with some of these comments, and I think that one in particular, I can understand.
Oh my God! God forbid one comment could cause people to feel any of the pain that my people have went through for years. Even like the blacks being ushered to the left during the civil rights movement. No one has cared about black people.
All right.
No one is.
Let me say, I agree that the racism against black people has been utterly deplorable, shameful, unacceptable, and thank God the world is beginning to move to a better place about the way it has treated black people like you. However, one form of racism doesn't justify.
It's almost in a better place.
Well, one form of racism doesn't justify another.
It's not a better place.
I'm not cutting you off. I'm finishing my sentence so you can respond. One form of racism. It is racism when you say I'm going death for Jewish people.
I was in a position where I've been hurt, and this is the way I had the right to express myself. The point of this interview is for you to question me and then for me to answer and say, okay, even though the same rules are not applied to my people, if a person with a gun or drugs is pulled over and has three other people in the car, they're all going to jail. I'm not going to apply that to Jewish people for the sake of this conversation. Isn't that what you wanted? But you know what you did? You tried to civil rights me. You tried to pull me back to a week ago, but we're here today. There's been plenty of conversations and commentary since that, but you want me to go back to 1960.
No.
You want me to go back to 7 days ago.
All right, let me jump in. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to reflect.
Okay, so have we grown? Have we grown?
Here's how we grow. Yeah, here's how we grow. I want you to reflect.
No, have we grown? Have we grown? You're not in charge of my growth. You're not in charge of my growth, Chris.
Okay, let me phrase it like this. I'm about to suggest to you how you may grow if you choose to grow this way. And you can ignore me. You can ignore me.
Pierce, how much money are you worth?
Not as much as you, sadly.
Exactly. So take my advice. Maybe you'll get richer.
I would love to take your business advice.
Why would I listen to you?
Well, why do you hear what my advice is and then work out if I'm wrong? Can we do that deal?
Well, the thing is, you haven't given me any credit or a moment of reflection for the comparison that I made, the brilliant, if I do say so myself, comparison that I made to the cops pulling over one black person and locking everyone up.
I understand what you're saying.
And my tweet having issues. Wait a second, I wasn't done with the sentence. My tweet referring to all Jewish people, I said, for the sake of this conversation, I will refer to the business people who have destroyed me and my people and my fellow creatives. But you didn't even accept that I gave you that. You tried to push me back into 1960.
No, I didn't.
You tried to push me back into last week.
No, I didn't.
Okay, do you accept that example that I gave you?
I understand completely the example you gave me. I think all racism is wrong.
So I feel that we've grown.
I would like you to reflect.
I feel we've grown. Do you feel we've grown?
If you've now changed what you wanted to say originally, my question for you is, do you now regret saying DEFCON 3 on Jewish people? Are you sorry you said that?
No.
I don't think it matters. You should be.
Absolutely not. You know, I will say I'm sorry for the people that I hurt with the DEFCON, the confusion that I call. I feel like I cause hurt and confusion. And I'm sorry for the families of the people that had nothing to do with the trauma that I had been through. And that I use my platform where you say hurt people. And I was hurt.
It's an uncensored interview. You said something which you've now wished you hadn't said, and you've apologized. I actually think that says a lot about you, right? That shows you've got that ability to be self-aware, to understand when you cross a line. I think someone like you, with all your energy and creativity and your passion, you're going to say stuff. The way that you talk constantly and in such an extraordinary manner, you're going to trip up. You're going to say things the wrong way. I don't think there's anything wrong in when you do that, doing what you just did and saying, look, I'm sorry, I crossed a line, I apologize.
I want to say that it's wrong to hold an apology hostage, and I got to let go of that and free myself of the trauma and say, look, I'm just going to give it all up to God right now and say to those families that I hurt, I really want to give you guys a big hug, and I want to I say I'm sorry for hurting you with my comments, and I want to word it in not in like a political way, but in a presidential way, which means what I knew a president to be when I was growing up.
I hope now that Ye has apologized, everyone could just move on. Because personally, I feel the man suffers from a mental disorder. So you can't take everything that he says at face value. I get it. He has a huge platform. It could be a huge influence, to people, but he has a mental illness. And I'm not going to judge him on everything he says. I just hope now that he's apologized, everybody could just move on and be done with it. Anywho, and our other celebrity and gossip news, MARQUISE has came out and took to his Instagram and responded to 50 Cent Breakfast Club interview when Charlamagne asked him about the sit down with his son. He posted on his Instagram. MARQUISE said, "Now y'all see I tried to reach out to talk to my pops as a man in front of the world and behind the scenes. I have no phone number for you, and you've had me blocked on social media for years, so I can't DM you. personally, and everybody that is mutual is scared to touch the topic because they're scared of you. This seems to be the only way to reach you. I'm not a kid anymore. No mommy involved. I don't want nor need money from you. I stand on my own. Two, I don't like attention. I had so many opportunities to get that and I chose not to. I saw the Breakfast Club interview and it didn't sound like much accountability. There's just ego, blaming, and more so about money as if you were the child in the situation. Those text messages was me. I was waiting outside for you. That was the day you broke my heart. I forgave you for it. I'm ready when you ready to sit down and talk. I don't know that kid. His friend asked for a pic. He fanned out, held it for years. Look at the tags in the picture. Everybody but me. If that was what I was trying to do, I would have posted it myself. The bozo said it himself. We didn't and don't know each other. Just a goofy clout chaser trying to sell shirts of his alleged dad, who he didn't even get a jail visit pic with, and hitting up people that knows me trying to set up an event for some bread. But y'all think it's about the attention and money from me, right? If I knew who he was, I wouldn't have done that. I found out the same way the rest of y'all did. Y'all can't stop now. I apologize to anybody that this photo may have hurt, but I wasn't aware who he claims to be. I thought it was just a fan asking for a picture. Any other enemies you've seen me in a pic with, I've known them to be family damn near my entire life because of my pops. You only know the kid, Marquise. Come meet the man. I don't know how to take the post. All I'm going to say is I hope they can one day work this mess out. And Marquise, stay off social media because I don't know what's going on. But Supreme McGriff, who he's referring to in the post, spoke out on his live with what seems to be, in my opinion, a threat towards Marquise. Take a listen.
Not gonna lie, bro. This is not the time for this. This is definitely, I'm gonna tell you one time, bro. One time, delete that post off your page, bro. Because you want attention right now. And it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work out how you think it's gonna work out, bro. You want attention right now, bro. When y'all started posting text messages and screenshots and DMs of what people were saying, bro. I'm gonna tell you one time, bro. Marquise, you don't want this problem, bro. Delete that post off your page. You leaking my number? You leaked my number, bro? You got people calling my phone and calling me and texting me? Yo, you really on some Fed, yo. You on some police shit, bro. And these people on the internet, it's not cool for somebody to post messages and DMs and stuff like that and screenshot them and record phone conversations. Bro, you on some police shit, bro. And I'm going to tell you one time, and this is my last time addressing you and talking to you, bro. Take that post down, bro.
I don't know what's going on, but again, I wanted to bring these updates because we've been talking about this over here. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you already have it. And hit that notification bell so you'll see when I drop new videos. And follow me on all my platforms, guys. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. All at SistaTalktv.
Hold on. Supreme Team is coming. The Supreme Team is coming. There's nothing you can do to stop it. There's nothing you can do to stop it.